So my mind is going a million miles an hour. I just pulled over because I'm getting ready to go to the dentist. Fascinating. I'm parked in my car. And I was just thinking about how stupid I think people are. I mean, I just think people are stupid, especially young people. I think the generations, whatever they are, the millennials, the Gen Zs, they're the dumbest fucking people I've ever met. I mean, their lack of interest in anything other than themselves, which is, of course, perpetuated by social media, which is, of course, supported by that, which is, of course, is giving them almost no powerful possibility of individuation and self. So they're victims, and by choice, victims of think tanks and echo chambers and, fake news. I mean, I'm sure I'm not necessarily exposed to a difference. I'm sure there are people and kids around who are active socially and politically, but I don't see them. I see spoiled little fucks. And look, I know what I'm saying. I'm judging, okay? I'm judging. I'm being very stereotypical, but this is what I see. I see people that aren't interested in literature or mythology or understanding where things come from or understanding things in a large context, like the Weltanschauung. They only want to stay in their microscopic little fuck. That's what I see. And I'm being hard on them, but I am seeing it. I don't like to listen to the news. I mean, it is a drama du jour. It's almost always not true. You can just say it. This is a world that has supported somebody who is a malignant narcissist, Trump. He has a serious illness, a psychopathy. He's a psychopath. No, I'm not saying that because it's cute. I'm saying that because it's true. I diagnosed it years ago, and then there is now a lot of support for it. I'm pretty smart. Wish I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't. A malignant narcissist is someone who is out of touch with reality, who's delusional, who will do anything to be right and must, by nature of the hormonal discharge, internal discharge, create conflict. Trump starts wars. He is not okay unless he's creating conflict. Now, I have a sister-in-law like that. And even my parents noticed it about her. She was so into drama and conflict. She likes to stir the pot. Now, she may not be a malignant narcissist. She's just dumb as fuck. This is how she talks. I didn't mean to put him down. This is a mean question. Hard to believe that people talk like that, and they do. They do. She's inherited money, so people believe she might be slightly powerful, but she's dumb as fuck. But I also think that most young people are that way, and I know that Trump is. But people are drinking the Kool-Aid, right? They're drinking the Kool-Aid. They're around him, believing him. And I think it's fear. I think it's I'll lose my job if I don't agree. What a sense of self that is. What a powerful integrity. Go, people, go. Well, we've created this, this is our hearts and minds too. I'm taking complete awareness and responsibility for my part in creating this monstrosity of thought. And right now I'm doing a lot of judging. People say I don't judge. How can you fucking not judge? You meet somebody, they're tall, short, skinny, or fat, talking or not. That's judgment. That's discernment. That's the ability to see what's what. And then people think judgment is negative. It isn't. People listen literally. My God. I wish everybody would read. I wish people knew mythology. They could even just get a book and understand that their little tiny story has a larger context and maybe expand a little bit. Where's God? Oh, I remember where God is. God is in fundamentalist religion that puts a containment around thought that makes people feel safe because they can put a box around their thoughts. But something eventually happens. The box leaks or breaks or something. And then what? Religion's fantastic. It makes people feel safe. It's made me feel safe before. Nothing makes me feel safe, but nothing makes me feel unsafe. I'm at home in here. I'm at home. I'm cuckoo bananas. Wouldn't I rather be cuckoo bananas than not? How would I know? Because I'm cuckoo bananas and I'm not. God almighty. I love animals. The thing about animals is they don't hold grudges. They just are. They're just with us. They don't forgive because they never didn't not forgive. Now I have a very high-strung greyhound who pouts. If I punish her by She goes and puts her head in a goddamn corner, and she won't come out even when I coax her. Okay, now, so what I do, and I know this is a little different than some, she likes me to hold her paw at night. Very few animals like you to hold their paws. Their paws are sensitive. My labs, I used to wish I could hold their paws. They had Frito feet. That's a real thing. They emit a fragrance of popcorn like porcupines. So they are popcorn bodies and Frito feet. I could smell a lab's feet for the rest of my life and be content. Anyway, Licorice Noodle, my greyhound, doesn't have good smelly feet, but she's got these long, toothpicky legs, and she wants me to hold her paw. Now, this is my belief, but she likes me to sing Jacques Brel songs. So our particular favorite is Timid Frida, but especially the old folks, and here's how it goes. The old folks don't talk much, and they talk so slowly when they do. Though rich they are poor, their illusions are gone. They share one heart for two. Their homes all smell of time, of old photographs and an old-fashioned song. Though you may live in town, you live so far away when you've lived too long. That's what we sing. I'm an old woman, and she's an old greyhound, and we sing Jacques Brel. Life don't get better than that, I swear to God it don't.